So you get what you deserve. This is something I grew up hearing, seeing it in movies when the villain gets caught and then they're put on trial. You get what you deserve. I always took this for face value of, oh, they did bad, so they deserve bad things to happen. But recently, I have taken it in a different light. So if you're like me, you probably think that you're destined for so much more, that you want to break out of that 9-to-5 habit lifestyle that your parents are living, and you want to start your own business, or you want to achieve dreams that you set out for yourself. You probably have dreams and aspirations that you know in your heart you can accomplish, and you know that that's your future, but right now you're not there. Actually, you're not even close to being there. You're not close to living that life. Every day you wake up desiring it, longing for it, and disappointed in yourself on how you haven't been able to achieve it yet. But if you truly wanted it, you would understand that right now you're not in the right place in your life to have it. You're simply not mature enough to achieve your dreams right now. You're not disciplined enough to do the hard work to make them a reality. And you beat yourself up for not having what you want when right now you don't deserve it. For example, ask any successful person if they've ever been broke before. I guarantee you that 99% of them will say, absolutely, I've been broke before. But obviously, if they're successful, they're not broke now. They were able to learn something. They were able to value the money that they had made now from being broke, from being with nothing. They were able to value their situation and the money a lot more because they went through being broke, and they learned from that experience. They learned what not to do. They experienced what it was like to lose everything, and that experience will teach you so much about holding on to what you actually have. And this experience makes them the person that deserves to keep what they have. They went through the struggles, they went through the failures, the disappointments of what the journey entailed, but they never stopped. And now they're successful beyond imaginable because they did everything to deserve where they are. They're simply able to appreciate it more. Now let's take a flipped approach and look at lottery winners. So I was doing some research and I saw a statistic that said 70% of all big lottery winners go broke within 3 to 5 years of winning. And at first glance, it's insane to think that over half of all the people that won it big in the lottery end up losing it. Not in 20 years, not in 10 years, but in 3 to 5 years. But it makes sense actually when you start looking into it, because they don't value the money they were given. These people were given millions of dollars for buying a scratch-off ticket or buying a card that had a bunch of numbers to the Powerball. That's it. It didn't require any hard work. It didn't require any discipline, any learning experience. All they did was hand over some money and they got millions of dollars back. And you might be thinking, yeah, they could have been broke when they won, so they know the value of money because they might have come from none. But the opposite is true. They don't know how to value a lot of money because they've never had a lot of money. But most importantly, they didn't do anything to achieve that money. Now, as simple as it sounds, there's a huge difference between achieving and receiving. When you achieve something, you actually did the work to get that. You can look back on the journey, look back on all the struggles or the failures, everything you learned along the way, and be proud of yourself because it wasn't easy. Maybe it was, but you did still put in the work to get that. The achievement itself gets its value from the journey that you went on to achieve it. But when you receive something, like winning the lottery, you tend to value it less. The barrier and the journey to having that thing was slim to none. It didn't require any skill, learning, any effort to actually receive that. This is why lottery winners spend their money on stupid stuff and they lose it so quickly, because they don't value it, because it was so easy to get. I saw someone say that lottery winners feel like they don't deserve the money, so they do whatever they can to get rid of it as fast as possible. Whether this be giving it away or just spending it on stuff that they don't really need, it makes sense because they feel inside that they don't deserve it. They didn't do anything to achieve it, so they don't deserve the actual money itself. Now, to tie this back into achieving your dreams, you have to realize that you don't deserve your dreams yet. You just simply don't deserve to achieve them yet because you haven't gone through the journey. You haven't gone through the struggles, the failures. You don't know what that looks like. But ask yourself, if there was no limitations, no fear, no nothing holding you back, what could I do right now to deserve to achieve my dreams? And usually that's where you should be focusing on, rather than just dwelling on not achieving them. It's not the fact that you don't have what you want, but it's the fact that you don't deserve what you want yet. You have to frame it as, what can I do to deserve what I want? And what you need to do now is go deserve your dreams. I hope you liked it, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I will see you guys next time.